The Democrat-led Washington State House on Wednesday approved an assault weapons ban, advancing a measure long sought by gun control advocates. Lawmakers passed the measure on a largely party-line 55-42 vote, the Seattle Times reported. The action Wednesday moved the assault weapons ban further than it has advanced in 6 previous attempts. It now heads for the state Senate, where Democrats also hold the majority. If the Senate approves it and it's signed into law, Washington would join 9 other states that have enacted laws generally banning the sale, manufacture and transfer of assault weapons, according to the Giffords Law Center to Prevent Gun Violence. Democratic Governor Jay Inslee watched the vote in the chamber and called it very important. "It is something that I've believed in since 1994 when I voted to make this federal law," said Inslee, who served in Congress before becoming governor. He said the legislature had broken the NRA's lock on Washington, and that the vast majority of Washingtonians support this common-sense measure. With gun deaths hitting the highest mark seen in decades in the U.S., Democrats in Washington state have flexed their majorities to push the assault weapon ban while advancing other gun restrictions, including a 10-day waiting period for purchases and a bill that would hold gunmakers liable for negligent sales. During the debate on the assault weapons bill, Democrats spoke of mass shootings frequently carried out by men wielding assault-style weapons such as AR-15s that have killed people in schools, churches, nightclubs, and grocery stores. State Representative Daria Farivar, D. Seattle, lamented a modern cycle of deaths, sadness, thoughts, and prayers, and then back to business. She said she has experienced a shooter lockdown, and she decried the fearful reality faced by schoolchildren. Republicans argued the ban violates the federal and state constitutions and predicted it would be overturned. They also contend it would not stop criminals or prevent mass shootings, while infringing on the rights of law-abiding people seeking to defend their families. "Firearms are the great equalizer," said State Representative Travis Couture, R. Allen, touting their use to defend against all sorts of predators. The bill lists more than 50 specific gun models that would be banned from future sales in the state, including military-style weapons such as AR-15s, AK-47s, and M16s. It also lists characteristics of prohibited firearms, such as semi-automatic rifles with a length of less than 30 inches, and those that have detachable magazines or fixed magazines with a capacity of 10 rounds or more. Lawmakers have advanced the firearm restrictions as part of a package announced in December by Inslee and Attorney General Bob Ferguson. The State House this week passed House Bill 1143, requiring a 10-day waiting period and safety training before all gun purchases. They had already been required for semi-automatic rifles. The state Senate last week approved a bill that would give the Washington Attorney General's office the authority to hold gun manufacturers or sellers liable for gun sales that result in weapons landing in the hands of criminals or mass shooters. Each gun measures must still be considered and voted on in the coming weeks by the opposite chamber in the legislative session, set to continue into late April.